are live. I just realized, so I was in StreamYard this morning, super tired, was going to make my Patreon stream first. So I went down, first thing I do is click unlisted so that nobody else can see the stream except my patrons who I share the link with. But then I was like, oh crap, I don't have a thumbnail. So I made my thumbnail for my regular stream and put it into this. And then I just realized that this was unlisted. So hopefully people show up. It's now public, so should be good. But nobody was able to see that I was going live until a minute ago. So damn it. Unless you're a patron. That was the only people that were able to come in because they got it via the Patreon link. So thank goodness I read the comments and didn't just start going because I needed to edit this before I went live. So yeah. Hopefully people can see me. Usually there's quite a few people waiting in the wings and I have a lot of comments to get through at the start, but yeah. Damn it. Okay. Hopefully some people come in. We got DJ Beacon. Am I too early? Just saw the notice. No. You're not too early. That was fine. That was a fine amount of time. I am such a friggin' idiot. Okay. Sugar Kitty says meow. So this is unlisted. Thank you so much, you guys. I so appreciate you. Hello. You have this stream hidden too. Yep, accidentally made my Patreon stream first and then changed it to not be a Patreon stream. Whoopsie. Yeah. It did pop up. Or I'm hoping it's popping up for people. So, yes. Thank you guys so much for letting me know. I appreciate it. The stream isn't listed on YouTube. You guys are so awesome. I appreciate it. These are all the patrons, guys. Anybody that's on the top here. It should already be live. It wasn't listed in my subscriptions. Yeah, I know. Such a bummer. Okay. It's showing that it's live and not unlisted now, so I think we're okay. But nobody got any, in 30 minutes, Shayla's going live or anything like that. They just got, Shayla's live right now, bitches. I see it now, yes. She hit go live now, and there it is. Yeah, I had to switch it from unlisted to public before I went live, which is why I was late. So thank you guys for commenting, because, oh man. There you are, Peter. And this is why you smash the bell and set it to all. I was confused, but here now. Thank you, Andrew Butler. Yeah, so sorry I messed up the Patreon stream versus this stream and accidentally made this unlisted. So I'm an idiot. Just got the notification from YouTube. You guys are so wonderful. Love you all. Okay, they should be checking at 2 no matter what. Haha, yeah. Okay, guys. Important announcement. So Trev is now a convert and he likes Irish whiskey more than bourbon. No. He just had a super cool stream with Donald Rance. So if you guys have not seen that, please go check it out. Also, this man is almost at 5,000 subscribers. It's 4.8 or 4.9 or 4.99. I don't even know. It's a very, very, very tiny amount of people away from 5,000 subs. So if you guys are not subscribed to Trev Wilson, the Bourbon Wrench, please go do that. And then go check out his last live stream because it was super cool. Okay. That out of the way. Yeah, I was watching that last night and I honestly do not get into many streams these days because we're moving and just tired. But I was able to watch some of his before going on the live with Maddie. And it was really cool. It just made me happy to see him like something else that wasn't bourbon. We're not there with Scotch yet, and we may never be, but it's okay. Okay. Well, to my time. Yeah, I got you, Kevin. No worries. Okay, I'm sipping on Bunnahabhain and Cloddock now, because you have to have a bunny for Easter. Hey, ayo. Okay, Stacy, it's listed now. Cool. Thank you, guys. William Baker. Oh, are you a bowler? Are you actually a bowler? Because I know, very cool of me. I used to be on a bowling team in high school. It was basically just an excuse to hang out with my friends. But we started the very first bowling team that year, and I got second place at a tournament, which was pretty cool. And I have my own bowling ball. So if you actually play William Baker, the highest I've ever gotten was 220. That was it. That was my peak. So it wasn't very good at bowling, but it was fun. Enjoying some green spot while I watch. Heck yeah. DC, dropping the link to the Patreon. We are fluctuating between 50 and 55 patrons. Some people drop off. It's hard right now because I'm not posting hardly any content, so I understand people like dropping because they're like, hey, she's not doing anything. What the fuck? But yeah, we're getting there. It's okay. Keith J, my newest patron. I like weekend afternoon lives. A reason to start drinking earlier. Yes. Mike Franklin says, good afternoon. I was watching for it all day. I'm so sorry. So I made the stream, and I was like, oh, cool. I got the stream made. People will be able to pop in when they want, like they always do. And no. So you guys probably thought, oh, she's not going live today, and she didn't let us know. Thanks, Shayla. Trevor's just a short hop from drinking scotch. Yeah, so if he likes single postal Irish, which has single malt in it, we're on the way. But yeah, no, it was so cool. Fifth quarter tailgate says, cheers, everybody. Cheers. We got Jimmy, leg in the house. Jimmy, are you drinking a Springer or are you drinking a Springer? Let me know. Okay, guys, yeah. Trev is at 4.8K subs. Like, his streams are primo, like, entertainment. He's super community focused, which, I mean, I think most of us are, but, like, he's super community focused. Like, there's levels to the game. He's just an awesome person. So just please go check him out if you don't know who he is. Which you probably do, because he gets, like, a bajillion people in his streams every week. It's so awesome. Okay, I got to watch Trev's stream. Love talking Irish with Donald. I know, it's so cool. It's so cool. I love it. He had so much info in that, too. I only have a few minutes, but great to see you. Oh, man. Okay, you're not able to stay. No worries. Oh, man, and the whiskeychannel.com are only 10 subscribers away from 3K. I didn't even realize that. Holy crap. I feel like I've been watching them, but I've actually been on Matt's stream, so I haven't actually seen their number lately. So please, guys, 10 away. That'd be so cool if we could get them to 3K and Trev at least a little bit closer to 5K. That would be awesome. Oh, wow. Been bowling for 30 years. Just a reason to hang with fam and friends. Oh, so cool. So what's your highest score? Have you ever bowled 300? One of my coaches, his name's Caleb Hathaway, if you guys want to know. He would bowl 300s like it was going out of style. Like he just bowled 300s. It was ridiculous. It was like weird when he didn't bowl a 300. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pete Head, Frank, hey. Yes, faux show. Okay, so there's a couple links, guys. Just go check them out. Give them a quick subscribe. Get them up there. Trevor's accent alone is worth a sub. Yeah, he has a very cool Arkansas accent. Cheers, everybody. Hey, Salty Lettuce. He does have an accent. It's pretty cool. DC says, over the line. Wow, I've thrown 8 so far. So my absolute high is your average. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty terrible at bowling, though, so it's okay. Okay, we got through the chats really quick because nobody knows that I'm live. So tonight, we are drinking Elijah Craig 18, Bardstown Discovery number 3, Cooper's Craft 100 proof, and Chattanooga Apricot Brandy finish. Woof! And then, after that, in a little while, we are going to have an Alec Bradley Tempest Natural. You can't really see it because my camera is terrible, but there we are. Super duper excited. Okay. And yeah, there's so many channels, guys, but it literally it doesn't cost anything to subscribe to them. So just do it. But Nate over at Bubble Bath Bourbon, the wonderful, well, I don't know if I should say that because people don't know what you look like. If they watch your channel, they don't know what you look like, right? So, okay, I'm not going to say, but his hair is cool. We'll just go with that. We know you're live because you said so during the VPub. Oh, good. Yeah, I go live every single Saturday at this time, unless I don't feel like it. And then I don't. Is the old Elijah Craig 12-year sought after in the US? Yeah, that's like, I think they call it what, a pirate bottle or something like that. But this one's the 18-year. So, oh, I just hit my mic. Sorry. This one's the 18-year single barrel, and it's 90 proof. So, yeah. Super excited. Okay, I'm just going to get right into it, guys. We're only 10 minutes in, and nobody has had any notice because I screwed everything up, but we're just going to give it a go. Okay, what are you guys drinking right now? Are you drinking anything? Wow, this smells very subdued. I thought it would be more of a punch in the face. That smells really good. I was concerned that this would be over oaked. I mean, I've had the 12 years and they're not over oaked, but I've just, anytime I get up near that 20-year mark, it gets a little too oaky for me. So I was kind of nervous with this one. So my patrons were talking about, I think they said this is about $150 a bottle, if you can find it. So I wanted to kind of see how it stacks up, at least in my memory bank, to like Forgate or Old Carter or William Lou Weller, like really expensive stuff, and see if maybe, I know this is a kind of a cool whiskey for people, or like a unicorn bottle, so wanted to see kind of how it stacks up to stuff that I know is on the shelf and is just expensive, you know. So we'll see. Everyone knows what Ed Sheeran looks like. Excited to hear about all these. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to drink all of these. So this will be my first time having any. I think I've had some stuff from Chattanooga, but never this whiskey in particular. So these will all be new experiences for me. I'm super excited. 23 watching and 20 thumbs up. Pretty good. Oh, heck yeah. Not drinking yet. Just woke up. I work third. I'm assuming you're saying like your third shift or like the night shift or something. Maybe. Ardbeg scorches in the glass, or better, what is left of it. Ooh, okay. I just moved to Tobermory 12. All right. Yeah, I liked the scorch. I've had a sample of it. I like the Cooper's 100. So yeah, this one's Cooper's 100. If I didn't say, it's called Barrel Reserve. Just got a second bottle. Just got Chattanooga 111. I actually really like Chattanooga 111. I had it in a blind, and I think it did pretty well. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. So Elijah Craig 18. Let's see what we got. So it smells oaky, but not as oaky as I thought it would be. What is this? Aiden. Hello, person that the podcast called Whiskey Tube Wife. Yes. Did he say that on a podcast? Or are you just talking about, like, because that was backstage. Wasn't that backstage? How did you know about that? You must have talked about it on a podcast. You gotta let me know, Aiden. He's so awesome. Okay. Got a Bullet single barrel store pick OESO. Okay. Oh, equivalent to. I was going to say, wait, that's Four Roses, but okay. Bullet single barrel. Wow. Cooper's is high value. Okay. Cooper's chisels their barrel for more wood influence or something, right? I have no idea. He said it on Matt Madness. Oh, okay. I thought that was backstage. That must have not been. Okay. We talked about it last night backstage, but maybe a week ago or something. He may have said it on the stream. Okay. Hello, AW. Cheers. It smells pretty creamy and like pretty fruity and oaky. Okay, I'm just going to go for a sip of it. First sip of Elijah Craig 18. Thank you so much, Matt at ADHD Whiskey, for sending this to me. It's much more mild than I would have thought. I think that 90 proof helps. Like, I'm sure this would be good at higher proofs, but I think the 90 proof helps because it's like not too oaky. There's like some oak, but you also get like a really creamy vanilla that kind of mixes well with the oak. Okay, so far on first sip at least, that's good. Okay, I need to cover these. Whoopsie. I poured these earlier on the Patreon stream and I forgot to cover them, so whoops. Oh, dang. Okay, so that's good. I don't know if it's $150 good, but that's just my first sip, so we'll see how it goes. I'll give you guys a rank at the end of the night, too. Bullet is distilled by Four Roses. I thought that they used to be, but now I thought they were transitioning to not being distilled by Four Roses, but maybe they still are. I don't know. Sipping a Willamette Valley Rosé. Oh, heck yeah. So I used to work kind of in that area, Taste and Sensibility. So there's this one distillery, or not distillery. It's called Monte Bruno. I don't know if you've tried that, but it's really good. Pretty much anything. But they have a Cuvée Una, which is really good. It's like a fancier bottle. And then they have just some regular Pinot that's like delicious. Okay. Somebody said yes to shaving. Where'd it go? I got something in my eye. Yes, they chisel their barrels. Okay, good to know. Good to know. John says cheers to everybody. Okay, Cooper's Craft is born from one-of-a-kind chiseled and charred American oak. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you for that info. I actually didn't care for 18. Too much wood for me. Of course, I lied and told Michelle that I loved it. Yeah, I mean, it's got some wood, but I think that 90 proof, it doesn't make it, I feel like if it was higher proof, it would be like too oaky, but nothing that she's an, is it a space-side shark or anything? Not that she's, sorry, can't freaking read right now. My stupid contact is bugging me. Okay. Over the next 18 months, there are, Shayla Bullet has 7 to 8-year-old stock now. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's really Martin Woods in Oregon. I was so sloppy. It's a blend and not a classic rosé. That's fine. That's fine. No worries. Gotta love good Pinot. They pair well with pizza. I've never had a Pinot with a pizza, but I want to now. I can make that happen. I have Pinot. Okay, so that was Elijah Craig. Then we're going to Bardstown Disco 3. I'm so excited, you guys. I think this is my first ever taste of Disco 3. I've had some Bardstown stuff before, but I don't think I've had this. So, super excited. Okay. Not a wine drinker, but the Pinot finished whiskeys are some of my favorite. I feel like I would enjoy those too. Okay. Bardstown Discovery, number 3. Woo! Okay, we're going from 90 proof to 110, so a little bit of a jump. Okay. Disco 3 is good. All right, that's what I hear. It smells really good. It smells proofy, not in the sense that it's like sharp alcohol or anything, but just like the proof kind of gets you. I feel like there's a lot of spice on here too. I don't know. Yeah, it's like fruity and spicy and it smells really good. Okay, I'm going to go for a sip. Cheers, guys. That's pretty good. think we'll see how it is after I kind of get into the groove here, but it's not as good as I thought it would be, only because I've just heard way too many good things. So I think my expectations got a little bit too high probably, but that's good. That's really good. Pete says, not a wine drinker, parentheses, period, parentheses. No, I'm just messing. Not a wine drinker, period. Okay. I don't drink much wine. If I do, it's probably going to be a Pinot. I'm curious to see in Portugal how my wine tastes will change, because they say they have good wine there. Okay. Maybe they are gradually blending Sugar Kitty? Yeah, or maybe like later on they'll be fully independent, but they're more Four Roses stuff now. Okay. Haven't seen any Bardstown products in Connecticut. Not sure if they distribute here. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Matt from ADHD Whiskey would probably know because he knows about Bardstown and he used to live in Connecticut. So I think, pretty sure. No Disco or any Bardstowns in the Northwest. Oh, man. Apparently, though, their distribution is going to get better over the coming years. At least that's what I remember them saying in some streams or like press releases or whatever. So, okay, now I'm on to Cooper's Craft Barrel Reserve 100 proof. Okay, so Bardstown kind of smelled fruitier and spicier. Cooper's Craft kind of smells like, I almost want to say nutty. Maybe not like necessarily like Jim Beam, like super crazy nutty, but there's like a little bit of a nuttiness to it. If you guys have tried Cooper's Craft, let me know if you get that, but at least initially, that's kind of what I'm getting. Connecticut doesn't exist, just like Delaware and Wyoming. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this one smells like nutty, not crazy, but like a little bit nutty, pretty sweet, like maple syrup kind of stuff. It smells really good, honestly. It smells like there's a little bit of rye. Just a little, I don't know. Damn, it smells good. Okay, cheers, guys. Oh, that's pretty good. I'd be interested to see how much Cooper's Craft costs for you guys. Because I just have a sample and I've never seen a bottle, so I don't know what it runs, but that's pretty good. Okay, Great White 85 says happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you too. Thanks for coming in. All right, I need a little palate refresh real quick. All right, now this one I'm pretty excited about. So this is Chattanooga Apricot Brandy Finish 102 proof. Also, 3 of these samples are from Josh Randall, who's one of my patrons. So just want to say thank you so much, Josh, for sending these to me. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I only have 1 batch of Bullet Barrel Proof, but it's killer. I think you actually sent me some Bullet Barrel Proof that I have yet to try. I was going to do a comparison video, so I was saving that sample. But is that the same one that you sent me, or did you get a new one? Can't get shipments to Massachusetts. Luckily, my bro lives in Connecticut. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, haven't seen Bardstown in New Jersey either, but that's just a reason, so I don't have to be spending $200 all the time, right? It's kind of a good thing they don't deliver to your state. Okay, I'm not sure they're under. I'm sure they're under an NDA, right? Okay, $32 in LA. Okay, for the Cooper's Craft. That's not too bad. Unif Poke says, woo! Cooper's Craft's about $35. Okay. All right, gotta go. Later, everybody. Bye, Aiden. Yeah, I figured there's not going to be like too many people today because it's like Easter weekend, so you're probably all busy with your families. So I'll make it a tight stream tonight, and we'll be able to still hang out. Okay, that's the same one. I think it's batch 6. Okay, cool. Wow, this smells weird. Okay, I haven't had Cooper's Craft in over a year. I don't remember specific notes, but I do remember I liked it. Around $32 here. Okay. Am I tipsy yet? No, I'm just super tired. So I was supposed to, get off the stream last night and go to bed early, but I ended up hanging out with everybody until like 2 in the morning. And then my husband had a doctor's appointment this morning. And so, yeah, I got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So I'm just super tired. I'm not drunk yet, I promise. Normally I have more energy than this. So if this is your first stream and you're like, what the heck? I just got no sleep. If I hadn't put makeup on right here, the bottom of my eye is like purple. So this smells very weird. So this is the Chattanooga Apricot Brandy finish. It almost smells, or I get the sensation in my nose like it's effervescent, but I definitely get some sort of like apricot peach vibe thing. Whew, but almost like apricot or peach syrup. Not peaches in syrup, but like a synthetic peach flavoring of syrup. I don't know if you've ever tried Crown Peach. That smell of like synthetic peaches is kind of what this smells like right now anyway. Okay, Lone Water can get Cooper's for $29. That's not bad. I'm excited to see. Oh, you look fine, just messing with you. Okay. Sometimes I'm like, oh shoot, do I sound like messed up already? Okay. Busy doesn't start until 6:30 a.m. tomorrow when the turkey has to be in the oven. Yeah. Yeah, I figured tomorrow will be really busy. I wasn't sure. I was really tired, so I was contemplating on going live or not. But then I thought, it's not like it's not Easter yet, so no sleep gang unite. Yeah. Okay, I feel like that will be either amazing or make you want to pour it down the sink. Yeah. Sleep is overrated. I love sleep, and I usually get like 8 or 9 hours. Like, I really try to get 8 or 9 hours, but there's some nights where the anxiety comes knocking, and I don't get to sleep until like 2 or 3 in the morning. So those days have been limited, though. I gotta say, I am doing better. Dunny says, cheers, Shaylabot. Hey, Dunny. I think you're new in the chat, so cheers to you. Thanks for coming in. Also, Great White 85. I'm pretty sure you're new too. So cheers, guys. Thanks for coming in. Peach aldehyde C14. Okay. Still for high value 100 proof. I still like Old Forester 100, 21, and Old Tub at the best at 17. Yeah, Old Forester 100 is pretty good. So I could do a comparison with OF 100 because I have it right here. So if you guys want to see that. All right, I'm going to try this Chattanooga brandy finish, apricot brandy finish. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like, I kind of like it, but there's some stuff I don't like about it. I don't know. I'm going to have to come back to that. There is kind of like a synthetic peach taste, but that kind of fades and then turns into like a spice, and then it kind of comes back a little bit. So it's kind of a weird roller coaster on that one. Okay. And I'm just excited to smoke this cigar. So we're going to figure out this rank and then just hang out. 4 to 5 hours is my average. Oh, dang. Why, John? Do you get the anxiousness too? Man. Okay, I'm at work on break. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for coming in. Okay, I tend to go OGD Bottled and Bond instead of Old Tub. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe I haven't had OGD Bib, but I've had the 114 and it's good. you can sleep when you're dead, which will be a lot quicker if you don't sleep. Because you'll die at like 50 instead of 70. Okay, I'm going back to the Elijah Craig 18 year, which will probably be very weird after that Apricot Brandy finish, but it's okay. Okay, I think Elijah Craig 18 is good. It's like a little bit of oak, a little bit of fruit, very creamy vanilla. It's not bitter, it's not tannic, at least from what I'm experiencing right now. The proof's good, like it's not too flat, it's not, too spiky. I think it's pretty well balanced. That being said, I don't think that is worth like $150. I would probably pay, I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean, but like maybe like 50 or $60. Like it's pretty simple actually. There's not a ton going on. What is going on is nice, but it's not like, it's definitely not going to blow your mind. There's a lot of things that are less expensive that will blow your mind, or at least give you more to talk about or pick apart, This is, I think, pretty simple. Yeah, I'm either worried about something or reliving some stupid thing I said once when I was 12 or something. Oh my God, yes. This happens to me all the time. So there's this one awesome book. So if anybody has anxiety or just like, if this ever happens where you're like thinking about some stupid thing you did when you were a kid, there's this great book called Your Head is a Houseboat. And it kind of looks like silly at first. You're like, oh my God, this book's going to be stupid. But it's a really quick read and it's not too expensive. At least I got it on Kindle, so it wasn't too expensive. But it's wonderful at like, you kind of work through that stuff. And then I do this thing called morning pages or night pages, which is basically just journaling about every stupid thing that's in your head for like a few pages. And that really helps kind of shut that part of my brain down that's like kind of spiraling out of control. So, okay, just picked up Elijah Craig at 18 yesterday. Okay. So, Dunny, what did you pay for it? I'm curious. And I don't mean to be mean by saying like 50 or $60, but to me it was just kind of simple. And I've only had 2 sips, so we'll see how it kind of transitions over the night, but I would be curious to see what you paid. Okay, out at 6, then I get to sample. There you go. 4 hours used to be my tops on the good days. Then I had a sleep study CPAP, and now I get 7 to 8 every day. That's awesome. I don't like OGD 114. I should try the bib, I guess. Yeah, I kind of like OGD 114, at least from what I remember. I mean, it's not like, oh my God, this is amazing, but for the price, it's pretty good. It's time to go to sleep, brain. Yeah, but you don't remember that time you put your foot in your mouth? Okay, I'm so glad that it's not just me that does this. But there's this part in the book, the Your Head is a Houseboat book, and it's called something like Freeloaders. And so it's like, it kind of goes down deeper and deeper, and you have to like, some of it's not very fun, to be honest, but there's a part where you have like freeloaders in your head, and it's like all these stupid things that you remember from like when you were a kid or when you were a teenager or whatever. And there'll be specific people that'll like, they're saying like, oh my God, you were so stupid when you said that. Or like, it's just whatever you play in your mind for that person. And then there's a cool little like, it's like 6 questions. And every freeloader you have, you like write down every single one. And then you eventually kind of work through them with these questions. So it's kind of it's a cool book. It's a cool book. And it helps with that sort of shit. Because that used to happen to me so much. And now it's a lot less. Like it still happens. But now I just go, oh, that's another like little freeloader in my head. I don't need to worry about that, So yeah, it does help. Okay, I'd probably say 80. Yeah, maybe like 80 max for EC18. But it's cheaper and better to. Yeah, right. It's like, oh my God, if I had my Elijah Craig, it's packed away already. But if I had that to compare, if you can get Elijah Craig barrel proof for MSRP or even close to it, like 65 to $80, it's worlds above this Elijah Craig 18. At least this one that I'm having right now. Okay. Laughing crying face. I know I overprayed. You're right. 150, but always, yeah, and that's fine. Always wanted to go with my other 10 plus barrel proofs. Yep. But that's fine. You know what? Sometimes you're just like, I don't care if it costs too much, and I don't care if it's that good. I just want to have it, and I just want to try it. So many historic smart people did not sleep a lot. Ben Franklin, Tesla, Edison, all less than 5 hours a night. Yeah, I don't mind not being smart. I would rather get 8 to 9 hours of sleep. EC here is 180. So yeah, I think that's like about $100 overpriced. No, I know. I didn't Bourbon Rendezvous. I didn't get this for 50. This was given as a gift. But I would say that I would pay between like 50 and $80 for it. I think that's what it's worth, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, 150 is standard though. So if you paid 150, then it's fine. OGD bib is hard to pass. Colored vodka, basically. Oh, is a hard pass for me. Colored vodka, basically. Okay. I heard that ECBP can be tannic. Yeah, so I was kind of nervous that it would be tannic, but I'm not getting that, at least. Okay, I'm going to go back to this Bardstown Discovery 3. It smells really good. That's good stuff. Dang. That's like super well balanced. Oh man, that's good. Okay, so let me put this one out there. If you found both for $150 each and only allowed one, I would buy Stag Junior. 100%. Because Stag Junior tastes, it's like one of the best bourbons I've had. I mean, other than like crazy stuff. It's a really, really, really good bourbon. And this 18, to me, is not worth it. And yeah, I think like ECBP, just the regular ECBP 12-year, or like Stag Junior or things like that, are way better than the 18. Stag Junior, no contest. Yeah, I agree. MSRP for Stag is 57. Yeah, and even honestly, I would pay probably double for that. Honestly, just because I want a bottle, I would be fine with paying $100 for Stag. Do you like or have you tried Jim Beam Double Oaked? Yeah, I actually tried Jim Beam Double Oaked in a blind, and I thought it was pretty good. Like, I think it's only 80 or maybe 90 proof, but it was actually like halfway decent. I think I like Woodford Reserve Double Oaked more, but oh, Jeff Maher just donated. Oh my god. Hold on one sec. Thanks for all you do on Whiskey Tube and helping Matt on Matt Madness. You're the best, Shayla. Thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate it. Oh, thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, but yeah, I like Jim Beam Double Oak, but I think Woodford Reserve Double Oaked is better. Yeah, I'd pay like 100, 120, maybe even more, just because I want, at least for my first bottle. Maybe I'd be a little more picky after my first bottle, but the only one I have, I got for MSRP. Wow, I just never see them. That's cool. You got one for MSRP. I don't care for OGD bib either. Yeah, I just haven't tried it. I need to try it. Yeah, if you paid MSRP for it and you're happy, that's all that matters. I'm just trying to let people know if they're like thinking this is like going to be the most amazing thing, which is kind of what I thought, honestly. Like, I was like, this is either going to be over oaked or it's going to be like awesome, and it's neither. It's just kind of like good. Okay, saw someone mention Cooper's Craft becoming my daily. Yeah, so I've never tried Cooper's Craft until today, and it's glass C, which is right here. So it's pretty dang good. Yeah, $30. That's not bad. That's not bad. Lone Wanderer, Jim Beam Devil's Cut, Distillers, and then Black. Okay. Okay, back on the Elijah Craig, 18. It smells really good. And to be fair, this is a sample, and it might be like the tail end of the bottle. It just tastes a little bit flat to me, which might just be where it was at in the bottle. Like maybe he's had it open for a really long time and it's at the lowest, so it's just kind of, evaporated, and maybe that's part of it. But to me, the sample that I'm tasting right now is a little bit flat, a little bit simple. But again, that might just be the sample. So maybe the bottle, especially first crack, is better. Hard to say. Have a good one. All right. Hey, see you at 6. No. Okay, Kevin. The question should be, do you like aged bourbon? Yes. Yeah, I love Wild Turkey's Master's Keep. Yeah, I like Elijah Craig 18. It's not super complex for MSRP, and if I could afford it, I'd grab one. If you don't, then hard pass. Yeah, I agree with that totally. Yeah, for sure. Had a shot of Stag for $149 last summer, but passed. Very hard to get Western Mass. Yeah, I think 150 is just like a little bit high, but I think I might still go for it for my first bottle. I think I maybe would. Oh, guys, okay. If you guys don't know, Independent Joe, go check him out. He's a super, super, super nice guy. And he has a channel, and it's linked right here. Thanks, Nate. Okay. All right, so Bardstown Discovery number 3. I think it's pretty well balanced. Like, it's flavorful, it's got proof, it's not overproofed, it's not bitter. Like, it's just hitting all the spots. I really like it. I think 12 to 15 is the sweet spot. I love that Wild Turkey Master's Keep 17 year. So there's stuff that I like that's older, but yeah, I think like a 12 year or 15 year is like so good. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Cooper's Craft here. See what we got. And I will try to rank these for you too. I'm getting quite a bit of cherry on this Cooper's Craft now. Like almost medicinal cherry. It's pretty good though too. I mean, for the price especially, and it's 100 proof. It actually gives you a little bit of a hug. Independent Joe is a nice guy, but he's also a salty pretzel. Well, that's just how you gotta live. That's how you gotta be. Okay, oldest bourbon I've had so far is Eagle Rare at 10 years. Yeah, so I think like a Knob Creek, I don't know. Yeah, just Knob Creek to me is like one of the good ones. So Cooper's Craft is good. I dig that. Okay, that Disco. Wow, that Disco is $100 more than Cooper's. That's kind of insane. So this Bardstown is $100 more than this bottle. And man, I wish this was a blind, because I don't think I would put Cooper's over Bardstown. Like, this is really wonderful. This is probably my favorite of the night. But the Cooper's, I'm not saying it's like very close, but for that to be $100 more, I probably would go with the Cooper's, just because it's like, it's pretty decent. Like, it's a good sipper. I would have no problem sipping that like as my daily drinker. And it's $100 cheaper. So wow, that's crazy. Man, so what is this? This is $130? That's crazy. $130 for Bardstown? I like Knob Creek 12 a bit more than the 15. I've heard that a lot. So maybe there's a kind of a sweet spot for Knob Creek, like between 9 and 12 years. Abandoned Bourbon, what's up? Hey, Brian. Okay, if you guys don't know this guy, you probably do because you saw him on Matt Madness. Freaking, he's awesome. Go check him out. If any of the mods want to drop his channel in the chat, that would be awesome. Tony H. Cooper's is my daily. Yeah. if I could get Cooper's on the regular, I could see that being like a good daily drinker. It's pretty solid. I like it. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, guys, if you want to check out Abandoned Bourbon, his link is right there. He goes live with Drew P. Whiskey, I think. But he has his own, he's doing his own thing also. So yeah, go over and support him. Right on, Shayla. CC 100 is a gem. Yeah, it's pretty dang good for $30. I mean, if this was blind and you were trying to say like, okay, you need to guess what the cost of these are, I would not guess that that's $30. Probably would guess that that's like $50 or $60 probably, at least. And this Chattanooga whiskey, this apricot brandy finish, it's kind of bumming me out because I really wanted to like it, but it smells so synthetic that I'm like, ugh. Has anybody tried an apricot brandy finish whiskey, or have you guys tried this Chattanooga one? Because I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it smells like a synthetic peach syrup. Like, I really don't like the smell of it. Okay. Knob Creek 12 over Knob Creek 15, unless you're A-Rod. Oh, Adriana likes the 15 more. Okay. So kind of funny story. It just happened to me for a second there. I had like a little brain spasm. But when I first got into whiskey, I had no idea what Knob Creek was. Like, didn't have any idea. And so somebody was chatting with me and they said, I'm drinking Knob Creek or KC something. I can't even remember what it was. And I thought it was like Kansas City. Like, I thought it was like some craft like distillery or something. And I was like, I've never tried Kansas City. And the guy like did not reply. He was like, oh, she's an idiot. Okay, goodbye. I felt like such a freaking dum-dum. $30 in Indiana, not bad. Big Vic, we got that Big Vic energy in the house. Okay, I had a Starlight Finish one that sounds similar. Yeah, I don't really like it. At least the nose. Yeah. Drums and Drums! We lived through last night, LOL. I woke up like just a few hours ago. Yeah, I was planning on sleeping. So if you guys don't know, we, Cam and me and the rest of the gang last night stayed up until like 2 a.m. And yeah, I'm very tired. But my husband had a doctor's appointment that I forgot about this morning. So I was like, I'm just going to sleep until like 11. No. So I'm so tired. So good to see you. By the way, guys, if you don't know freaking Cam from Drums and Drams, sorry I keep like doing this. I'm like, go subscribe to this channel. But seriously, go subscribe to this guy. He's like the most professional whiskey tuber I think ever. He's like, I don't know. It's impressive. Just go look at it and be like, wow, Sheila, you suck. Okay. I'm going to taste this freaking apricot brandy finished Chattanooga, which smells like synthetic peach syrup and it's making me sad. It tastes synthetic. Oh, haha. It tastes synthetic. I don't like it. There's so many acronyms that people have come up with, spreadsheets to keep track of them all. Yeah. Barrel Seagrass is pretty with apricot brandy as one finish of the 3. Okay, so I've heard good things about Barrel Seagrass, so maybe there's a balance to be had. You can have like a good apricot brandy finish, or you can have something that tastes like synthetic peach grossness. Brandy finished whiskey is all Dickel. Oh, 100% Dickel. Can't tell me otherwise. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, really? It's all Dickel? Terrible. Okay. Yeah, that made me so sad because I don't know why, but apricot brandy to me sounds super delicious. I was like, oh man, this is going to be freaking awesome. Like, I picked these whiskeys and was like, that sounds good. It's not. Yeah, go sub to Drums and Drams, guys. He's so freaking awesome. I don't even know what he's at, but he's like, he needs to be at more. Like, his lighting is better. His videos are better. His English vocabulary is better. So yeah, his palette's better. We can go on and on all day. He has a cute, adorable little butt chin. He's super proud of it too. Thanks everyone. Thanks, Sheila. Okay. I subbed to all the shout outs. Thanks, Salty Lettuce. I know that probably gets super fucking annoying, me just being like, go sub. Hey, by the way, go sub. But we just got to do it, guys. Wow, everyone's showing up for the stream today. I know, it's crazy. That Chatty Apricot Brandy is not good. Yeah, I don't like it. I thought it was going to be awesome, but it tastes like synthetic garbage. Okay, I'm going to wash my mouth out with some Cooper's Craft 100 proof, because, yeah. And I'm not going to drink any more of that Chattanooga. So that one's number 4 on the rank tonight. Don't buy that shit. There's this new like scoring sheet that I'm thinking about using. And there's a bunch of different ones, but there's level 1. So 1 out of 10 is should not exist. 2 is avoid, 3 is disappointing, and it goes on from there. This is 1 out of 10. It should not exist. Like, it's gross. Okay. This Cooper's Craft is not gross though, so let's have some of that. I want to try the barrel pear brandy before I shell out $120. And then apparently Seagrass has some apricot brandy, but I've heard really good things about Seagrass. So maybe if you mix it with a rye and you don't do too much apricot brandy, but I don't know who thought that was a good idea. I mean, it sounds like a good idea, but okay. The knock on the Seagrass is that it's somewhat synthetic. Oh, so maybe there is kind of a thing with that. Yeah, what? Guys, this man should 100% have more subs than I do. 100%. Like, he should be at like 10K already. Well, he had to take a break, so that's probably why he's not. But like, he's not anymore, so just go check him out. He needs to be at least at 3K. Come on, guys. Everyday drinker, like him also. Oh, cool. I have no idea where it's from. Coopers, let's go. Yeah, so if this was a blind, I don't think I would say that this is $30. Like, if I had to guess the price, I think I would say somewhere around $50 or $60. Like, it's good stuff. I don't know. Like, it's pretty well balanced. There's like little fruit, little spice, little oak, little vanilla. I mean, it's just solid. At $30, that is like some solid stuff. Yeah, I wish I had a bottle of that. Okay, what'd Maddie say? Let's see here. Oh, Maddie. Okay, and I can text you too. But I sent you and Trev and I keep wanting to say Shelf Turds, thewhiskeychannel.com. I sent you guys all a flight. Do you want to do that after Matt Madness? Because it would be on a Saturday. Like, I don't want you to have to do what I just did tonight or today. Let me know if you want to do it after Mad Madness, or if you want to do it like in the next month. Okay, Cam scored 57% of the possible points last night, which is a record. 70% of points possible if you do not include bottle guessing. Wow. Yeah. I'm curious to see what the other percentages were for Cliffy and Kira, because they both did really well also. Like, there was a lot of points last night. Wow. So, more than half correct. Almost 2/3 of everything he got correct. That's crazy. So if you guys are, not that you would question his palate, but if you're like, who the heck is this guy? He has a palate. Go check him out. Okay, I get a lot of apricot on the nose of 20, and I don't know if it's apricot or apricot. Do I sound like a douche when I say apricot? I don't know. Apricot, whatever. Just, it's fine. I say pecan, so, I'm an idiot. Okay. you have a 27-year redbreast. Lucky boy. And then grapefruit, of course. I've heard a lot of people say grapefruit on that. And Cliffy likes him. Yeah, of course. When I grow up, I want to be like Cam. Don't we all? Oh, thank you guys all for coming in. I really appreciate it. I didn't think anybody would come in because it's like Easter weekend. I thought there'd be like 10 people, so. Okay, I'm on Bardstown Discovery number 3 now. This one smells so proofy. This is the proofiest one of all of them, so it makes sense, but it's 110. It doesn't smell like a sharp alcohol nose, though. It smells just, I don't know, like good. Like there's a lot of proof. Apricot is less douchey than stone fruit. Oh, God. Okay, so I think this is my favorite of the night. And I know that's bad because I have an Elijah Craig right next to it, but this Elijah Craig 18-year, I don't know, it's just kind of falling a little bit flat. It's like simple and good, but I don't think it's as good as this Bardstown. I don't know if I've ever said stone fruit in my life. I mean, other than just reading the comments, but yeah, it's like Elijah Craig's good, this 18-year, but I don't know. It just is like creamy vanilla, a little bit of oak, a little bit of fruit. I like the proof, I like the texture, but it's not like blowing my mind. So, okay, in terms of rank, I think, honestly, I'm going to put Cooper's Craft above Elijah Craig 18-year, and I feel like people are going to be like, Shelly, you're an idiot, but that's just how I'm feeling, like, because I also bring value into it, right? I mean, I have to. Well, okay, so if I was going blind and I wasn't thinking about value, it would probably be Bardstown, Elijah Craig, Cooper's Craft, and then Chattanooga. Chattanooga's not even on the list. It's like negative 100. But if I'm thinking about value, I think I would go Bardstown, Cooper's Craft, and then Elijah Craig. So that's my rank. And now we're going to smoke a cigar and chill. I'm ready. Okay. Stone fruit is a category, though. 1950s Jolly Rancher. Oh, wait, yeah. Let me look at my notes here on my leg. I'm getting a little... What else did he say? Like burnt rubber tire or something? I can't even remember. No, I'm just messing around with the stone fruit thing. I don't really care if people use the word stone fruit. I don't think I've ever used it, though. I might say, like, stone fruit, if I'm writing notes, stone fruit like, and then, like, peaches, or, you know, like, I'll, like, say which ones I'm talking about. But I don't think I've said it in a review before, so. I'm not the only one, Shayla. Or you're not the only one, Shayla. You have any Blantons? Yeah, actually I do, from Sherry G, R.I.P. She gave me my very first bottle of Blantons when we met, so I basically can never say anything bad about it. Okay, the big question is Cooper better than my Elijah Craig 18? You just answered it. Well, now, to be fair, let me taste him again. I think in terms of value, Cooper's Craft is better, right? I mean, it's like $30 and it's super solid. And this is like $150 and is like not that impressive. Okay, so Elijah Craig 18. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good. Now, is it better just on palate, not with money? Cooper's Craft. This is why you do blinds, right? But I didn't want to do a blind tonight. Okay, so that's Elijah Craig 18. This is Cooper's Craft. Let's go. I don't think it's better. Like, it's definitely younger and harsher and kind of spikier, just having them kind of right next to each other. So in terms of like oak profile and kind of maturity and balance, I think Elijah Craig is probably better. But in terms of value, I do think Cooper's Craft is better. So yeah, I think my rank, if this was blind, it would be Bardstown, then Elijah Craig, then Cooper's, then Chattanooga. So that's where we're at. And also, like I said, this might be the very end of an Elijah Craig bottle that's kind of like gone maybe just a smidge flat, because it's a little bit flat to me. So this might not necessarily be like what Elijah Craig 100% tastes like off the neck pour. Yeah. That's where we're at. Thunder Nuts. What I love about Whiskey Tube is that everyone helps each other out. Yeah. You're writing cheat notes on your leg? What the heck? No. Okay, you might be just joshing with me, Bev, but that's in reference to this like super douchey guy that was like, I think he had like a Pappy's bottle, and he had like this stupid list of notes on his leg that he kept like looking down at, and he was saying like 1950s Jolly Rancher, and like, so I was just making fun of him. So no, I don't have any notes for these. I just opened these up. So you're probably joshing with me, but okay. That was good. Bardstown's for sure the winner. So if you're like thinking, oh, Elijah Craig 18 is my unicorn. Well, if you're thinking that, just get it. Don't listen to what I'm saying. But if you're kind of wondering, should I get Bardstown, Discovery, or something like that? Or should I get Elijah Craig 18? I would get Bardstown Discovery if I had the choice. What's one bottle that's on your wish list? Man. There's too many. I mean, if we're talking real wish list, William LaRue Weller, Stag, basically any BTAC, Stag Jr., Old Carter, like Old Carter Bourbon Batch 10, or like pretty much any Old Carter that's not Chickapin Oak. I'm good. I think those are kind of my top ones. Yeah, those are probably my top ones. 1957 Jolly Rancher. Pardon me. Yes, it was a Pappy review, or as he called it, the Bugatti of bourbon. I forgot that. I need to watch that again just to like make myself happy. You can tell me when I came into the stream by that comment. Oh, no worries. No, you may have not even known that about that video, so no worries. 1957 Jolly Rancher is damn specific. Yeah. If you guys haven't watched that video, if anybody knows, okay, is it locked? There it goes. If anybody knows where that video is, please put it in the chat right now. Oh, by the way, I'm smoking an Alec Bradley Tempest Natural. You can't see it because my camera, but I just wanted to put it up there for you guys. Gonna smoke a little bit of this while we drink some of these bourbons. See if any of them get better with a cigar or worse. Okie dokie. Sorry, you guys probably did not want to see me just do that for 50 minutes. Okay. False. She meant to say Dickel Tabasco. Okay, let's see. That is not fully lit. Ooh, that tastes good. Damn. Still not fully lit, but we're just going to roll with it. That's good. Damn, I haven't had a cigar in a while. Okay. Oh, okay. Cam, have you not seen this? Oh, you guys, okay, please, if somebody knows the link to this video, god dang it, I can't remember the name. This guy had like, he almost had like a mohawk or something, like, or like a faux hawk. I don't even know, but he was in this kind of, he was in like a bar. It was such a weird review. So he was looking like down at his notes, and he said like a 1950s Jolly Rancher. He said so many weird things. He called it the Bugatti of bourbon. And it was, I don't remember the name of it though, but it was so great. Okay. The real question is, does it pair well with the Monte Cristo sandwich? That is a deep cut. Well, it's like a couple years ago. I think that's a pretty deep cut. So if you guys are fans of ADHD, then you know what that is. Drums and okay, so you guys haven't seen this. Oh, Maddie. Okay. Okay. All I can get locally in the UK is Four Roses small batch. Four Roses small batch is pretty good. Neil, can you get, are there any other Four Roses? Like, is there a small batch select or a single barrel or anything? Is that like literally the only bourbon you have? Let me know. Okay, guys, take a moment, please. Go to this link, save it to your watch later, and watch it because it will make you smile so much. It is the most awkward, weird thing I've ever seen. Thank you, Matt. I'm so glad you knew what I was talking about and the video. I'm pretty sure you're the one that shared it with me like a year ago, but okay. That Tempest Natural is really good. So if you've had a Blind Faith, the Blind Faith is like kind of a darker, richer thing. And this is like a super, not super light, but it's like a really nice, light, mild, not too heavy or crazy or like powerful. It's just kind of a nice, easy cigar. So thank you to my patrons because they were the one that recommended this cigar to me. So, okay, Shayla, I know you enjoy Scotch. What's some new bottles you've enjoyed / picked up? So what happens usually, because I don't have a lot of selection down here, when I go up to the States, I kind of get a ton of bottles at once. So I haven't bought a bottle in a really long time. Some bottles I enjoy though are Kleinleash 14. You can't really see it. Kleinleash 14, Deanston 12, and I do really like this Bruichladdich, the Classic Lottie. It's good. So those are some of the kind of my top ones. But also if you like sherry or like really sweet kind of like raisiny kind of things, like a Glendronach 12 or maybe like an Aberlour or a Bunna, which is a cask strength whiskey. Those are good kind of sherry ones. So, and then Auden, ARRAN, Auden 10 would be another one I would recommend too. Yes, Matt found it. Was it that one or this one? Oh, dang. Okay, I can't actually click on these because I'm in StreamYard. Hold on. Let me go to YouTube really quick. Hold on. I need to verify this. Okay, this is Maddie's. Okay, so that's the 15 year. Maddie's is the 15 year. And then, let me see here. Bubble Bath. Oh, okay, Bubble Bath. I think it might be Bubble Baths. Either one of them is probably great, but he had a mohawk in the really awkward one, I think. So this is the 20 year. This is the 20-year bourbon review. Just go check out both of those, by the way. Just, yeah. But I think it was the 20-year one because he had kind of a little bit of like a mohawk. Crap, my link was to the wrong video. Okay, so go check out the one that Bubble Bath Bourbon just posted. It was the 20-year, not the 15. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he had a mohawk, so the other one he was bald. DC posted the right one. Okay. All right. So yeah, DC's link or Bubble Bath's link. That's so great. Oh God, you guys. Okay. Bourbon Rendezvous says, "Uh-oh." Oh, did it go out? I always talk too much and then these friggin' cigars go out. It's the only one in our independent store or Eagle Rare. That's kind of a bummer. I mean, Eagle Rare is decent. Four Roses is decent too. But, yeah. Wow, that's the only one nearby. So where do you live in the UK? It must not be, it's probably not near London then? Because I feel like they have like at least some stuff, like Wild Turkey Rare Breed or, stuff like that. But you might live in a different area. So let us know. Man, yeah, those are like halfway decent though. Halfway decent bottles. Okay, DC. Menthol, cedar bark, cake. Oh, these are some of the notes from that video, guys, on one bottle of Pappy. Menthol, cedar bark, cake frosting, fresh cut grass, rose flavored gelato. And at some point he says I'm pretty sure he says a 1950s Jolly Rancher. That's a no hawk. No hawk. Yeah, it's not really a mohawk. It's like I don't know what it is. Enjoying now. My ADHD new losers pick. Thanks, Matt. Oh, yay, Dunny. I'm so glad you're liking it. That's awesome. Yeah, so I need to try the bourbons again after having this cigar and see if anything changes. Yeah, it's very good. Super light flavored. So if you are not into cigars and you want to try a cigar, I think that Tempest Natural is like a good baseline, because I love Blind Faiths, but they're pretty powerful. So if you don't want like that, and they're a big ring gauge too, so this is a nice kind of dip your toe in the water cigar. Yeah, like a faux hawk. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going back to the Elijah Craig 18 after the cigar, and we'll see what we get. I think it smells better. It smells like cherry and like a little bit of orange. I feel like I got a lot of the oak and vanilla up front, but after the cigar, I don't know, I'm getting a little bit more fruit. Okay, Neil, I'm about 125 miles from London, but in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to London for a few days. So I'll go on a bourbon hunt or a spring bank one. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure they probably have a better selection. So let's see, what would you be able to get? So I would go, if you're going for bourbon, I think in Europe, you can get Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Bourbon or rye are both wonderful. So if you can get those, maybe something like that. I'm trying to think what else is in. There's not much. If you can get like a Knob Creek, like a Knob Creek 12 or Knob Creek 9-year, those are pretty good too. I don't think there's too much in the way of bourbon over there, but I think you should be able to get at least one of those. Okay, EBA 101 Boxing says, hi, Shayla. Hi. Okay, I've often wondered how many reviews are just generic reads of market descriptions. I'm pretty sure I could sell a description of Pappy 23 without ever tasting it. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I try not to do, like when I'm researching. So they'll have like a distillery history, but then they'll have their notes. And I don't like looking at any of those because I don't want to be, influenced, because if like 12 people say orange, well, I'll probably get orange on it, but I don't want to be like just copying everybody's notes. So I'll do my research and scroll through the notes and not read any of that. And then I'll do it. And then I'll kind of go back and look and just see like, is there anything I can consolidate? So I'm not saying like a bunch of things. I try to kind of cut it down to like a smaller list so that it's not like this douchey guy that says like 25 things. So yeah. Okay, did I even taste that? I don't even remember. I'm losing my marbles here, guys. I feel like it's a lot better with a cigar. It's like less flat. There's more fruit. There's like a couple more things going on, or just at least it's reacting with the cigar in a different way. So I actually like the Elijah Craig 18 more with a cigar. That tastes so good. Okay. I wish I could pull notes out like you guys. So jelly. I get one, maybe two. So, and this is kind of a hard thing. So when I'm reviewing a whiskey, so I'll have the whiskey at least 3 times before I do the formal review of it. But during those 3 times, I'm not just like, so I cut out like my nosing on the video so that you're not just like sitting there watching me for like 10 minutes nose the glass. But I don't just like go like this and I'm like, oh yeah, there's like orange, vanilla, citrus, spice, bananas, peppers, you know. When I'm doing a review, I'll sit with a whiskey at least 30 minutes and just kind of try to pick it apart. And then I'll do it again and again. So it's at least between like 30 minutes and an hour, depending on the whiskey. I mean, if it's a super simple whiskey, it's not going to take that long. But if it has like any amount of complexity to it, I'll sit there for like 30 minutes and just like make sure that I'm not missing anything. So the videos that are cut down to like 7 minutes, you're only seeing part of that process. So one, don't feel bad that you're only getting 1 or 2 notes. That's not a big deal at all. And 2, it takes me a lot longer than 7 minutes to pull notes out of whiskeys. And also, not saying I have a good palate or I've been doing this for very long, but I think as you go along through your journey, you just start to get more acclimatized to the alcohol and your palate just gets better. I mean, most of the time. So eventually you'll start to pick up things. So yeah, you're in no rush. So just enjoy it. Okay, this bourbon is caramel and vanilla with a touch of honey, oak. Easy peasy. You just described 90% of all bourbons. Correct. Yeah, like I just said, what'd I say? I'm trying to keep this lit, sorry. I said cherry, oak, and I mean, it's like pretty oaky. Obviously, it's 18. Vanilla, and I don't even know what else I said. But I only said like 3 notes on this. And especially on blinds, it's pretty difficult for me to get more than just like a few notes. So I have to spend a lot of time with one whiskey to get more than that. So Glock juice. Hi, Shayla. You're great. You make people want to drink more. That's great. Down the hatch, as Cam would say, or ADHD whiskey. And yes, Sarah, everybody does say that. Okay, so the Elijah Craig got better with the cigar. I think the Bardstown Disco 3 got either the same or maybe just a little bit less. It had a lot of like fruit and spice and stuff going on. And I feel like it kind of that stuff got a little bit subdued with the cigar. So maybe not necessarily the best with that, but all I need is an ascot and a corporate sponsorship. This cigar is good though. Oh, it went out again. I'm just too slow of a cigar smoker. I don't like smoking them like super fast. I don't know how people do that. Especially if I'm trying to chat with you guys. It's difficult. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said earlier, it's probably not super fun watching me light that. Okay. I switched to Old Forester 1920. Goes nice with an Oliva V. Heck yeah. There you go. Okay, so let's try this Cooper's Craft with a cigar. And it was pretty dang good, so I'm curious to see how this is. Gosh, it smells like it's just getting better. I'm really impressed with this. I can't believe this is $30. I mean, off the heels of an 18, you get a lot more of the sharp and kind of young notes from it. But after the Bardstown, it was pretty good. I don't know. Good. Again, actually, I think I like it a little bit less with the cigar. It was a little bit more vibrant. This, I think, is kind of... It's weird because I feel like it amped up the Elijah Craig a little bit. Like, it gave it more fruit notes. But these had some fruit and spice kind of things going on. And I feel like they're a little bit more like... I get a little bit more of the oak and the, like, vanilla and caramel, kind of like the base flavors, but not the... I don't know, like the top notes. I don't know what you want to call it, but like the kind of brighter stuff kind of got dialed back a little bit. Okay. Did anybody see Fred on Moonshine Masters Distiller? What? Moonshiner's Master Distiller? Like he's a Master Distiller now? The whiskey friend always says, doing the hatch. And even put that on a t-shirt. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. A lot of people say it, I guess. Okay, I am going to try this Chattanooga freaking apricot brandy finish again, and maybe it's better with a cigar. I don't know. We shall see. Whew, I do not like the smell of that. It's a little bit less bad. It's still bad. Yeah, don't ever buy that whiskey. That's rough. Unless you like synthetic peach flavored syrup, then do it. Go for it. For science. Yeah. No, Fred judged a contest between all the stars in Moonshiners. Oh, okay. All right. It probably ruins the cigar too. I know, right? I'm going to wash out my mouth. Yeah, I've never had an apricot brandy finish thing, and that just like, oh, it's freaking sounded so good, but it's not. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to wash it out with the cigar. Hopefully it didn't ruin it. No, it's good. Don't ever buy that whiskey. Yeah, I gotta say, like, I have to be honest, right? I mean, if I'm sugarcoating it, then that's not fair to you guys. If I'm like, oh, that's not half bad, that's not half bad. Like, no, I'm not gonna say that. That is bad. Like, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know what else to say. I wonder what apricot brandy they used. Yeah, like, because I like Chattanooga, so I'm not trying to hate on Chattanooga. Like, I've had Chattanooga 11, I've had Chattanooga just the regular bourbon, and those are good. Like, the Chattanooga 111 is like, I dig it a lot, but this is a no for me. Okay, I've only ever had the 91 proof Chattanooga, not a fan. I don't think I've had the 91 proof, unless this is 91 proof? Hold on. No, it's 55.5%. So it's, what is that, 111? Oh, is that 111 too? Is that the same thing? Just, oh, I don't know. Okay. I picked up a bottle of Lafroig 10 cast strength this week. Not as good as the last one I had, but it was on offer only 80 euros. That's not too bad. For a cast strength, that's not bad. Okay, too sweet for the Chattanooga. Doesn't match well with my palate. Yeah. It's probably Boone's Farms barrels. Some schnapps. Okay, guys. We're going to shut her down here in just a little bit. I'm going to have a couple more puffs of this. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend or are going to have a wonderful weekend. We still have another day, so. This was super fun. And I love this cigar. Thank you, Dan and Sean, for sending this to me. I really appreciate it. Don Miguel, hello from Barcelona. Waiting for you. Elbow cough. What are you talking about? If you don't like Scotch, you're not going to like Chattanooga. Okay. I mean, I like Scotch. And I do like the Chattanooga 111, so. Okay. But this apricot brandy, I don't care if you like Scotch or not, you will not like that. Pretty, like 99% sure. Snowed all week in April. Bet you can't wait to get home. Are you talking about over here or in Washington? I am kind of excited for the snow. Let's see here. The 40 cask strength was my first ever malt. Talk about baptism by fire. I loved it. That's crazy. Happy Easter all time for dinner. Thanks, Dunny. It was really good seeing you. All right, guys. I'm going to shut it down. We're an hour and a half in. I'm freaking ready to go to bed. No. All right. Love you guys. I will see you next week at the very least for Matt Madness, and then we'll see what we do for a Saturday stream. I don't even know. All right. Have a good weekend. Peace.